In sometimes I feel like Enugu men are doing PhD in confusion. You think you understand what's going on, then boom, plot twist from nowhere. Anyway, while this lasagna sauce is simmering, let me gist you people about the day I almost became somebody's second girlfriend. I'm not joking. Oh, it was a full blown Nollywood thriller mixed with comedy. So picture this. It was one random Wednesday evening. You know those evenings when NEPA has decided to disgrace your entire family? Everywhere was dark. I was sitting outside my flat in New Haven with my rechargeable lamp and fan, scrolling through WhatsApp and pretending not to be broke. Then this guy, Obina, texted me. I'd met him at Polo Park Mall 2 weeks before. Tall, clean, with that annoying confidence that Lagos boys exported to Enugu. He'd been chatting me up for a bit, and I won't lie, I was feeling him small. He wasn't too forward, just the right mix of jokes, compliments, and "How was your day, chica?" energy. So that's Wednesday, he texted, greater than, "Hey, chica, can I come see you this weekend? I'll bring suya and zobo." And I thought, see, love, you want to feed me? Come through, my dear. Pauses to taste sauce. So I said, no wahala. Saturday's fine. Now, Saturday came like a movie. I woke up early, cleaned my small apartment, even played some Asa music. I wore this fine Ankara gown that hugs my waist like destiny itself. I sprayed my perfume like I was going for an interview with God. By 4 p.m., Obina called that he was on his way. I said, okay. Then I waited and waited and waited. By 6:30, no sign of him. I sent a small, "Hey, are you still coming?" message. No reply. I started feeling somehow, that slow irritation that starts in your chest and climbs up like smoke. Anyway, I decided not to vex. I told myself, maybe he had car trouble or something. So I ordered shawarma and watched a series. Then around 9 p.m., my phone rang. It was Obina. I picked up, forming small attitude, greater than hello. "Hey, Chica. Babe, I'm so sorry. Something came up. Can I make it up to you tomorrow?" And me, in my foolish softness, I said, "Okay, no problem." But that was the beginning of Wahala. The next day, he actually showed up. Came looking like a snack. Jeans, white shirt, wristwatch, shining like he borrowed light from heaven. He brought suya and malt. We ate, laughed, talked about random things, music, work, dreams. I liked how he listened when I talked. He even said, "Chica, you have this calmness that reminds me of home." I blushed, obviously. But around 8 p.m., something strange happened. His phone kept buzzing, like every 3 minutes. Verm, verm. I noticed him glance at it and ignore it. Then he silenced it completely. Now, I'm not the snooping type, but my intuition has Wi Fi. It connects faster than 5G. I said, "You can pick your call." "Oh, no problem." He smiled nervously. It's just one client disturbing me." "Client qua? On a Sunday evening?" "Okay." I didn't press. But then my neighbor Ifuma knocked on my door. "Chika, abeg come," she whispered. "Something they happened." I excused myself and followed her outside. She pointed towards the junction near our compound. Guess who I saw? A lady standing beside a car, shouting into her phone, "Oh, Bina, I know you're here. Come out before I disgrace you." I froze. You know when your soul leaves your body for 2 seconds? Ifeoma said, "Isn't that the guy that just came to see you?" I said, "No," but my voice was already shaking. Then the lady started walking toward our compound gate. I swear I almost teleported back inside. I ran to my kitchen, pretending to stir rice that didn't exist. My heart was beating like a generator with low fuel. Next thing, bang, bang, bang on the gate. Greater than, "Open this gate before I scatter it." Obina looked like he'd seen a ghost. He whispered, "Chika, please let me hide." It's not what you think I said. My brother, hide where? This is not your father's house. He ran to my balcony. I just stood there, lasagna sauce boiling like my blood. Then I heard the lady yelling again, "You think I won't find you? So this is where you've been hiding, Abby?" At that point, Ifeoma, the ever curious neighbor, had gathered a small audience outside. You know Nigerians love drama, popcorn not included. I had to step out, pretending to be calm. "Good evening, madam," I said. "Can I help you?" She glared at me. "Where's Obina?" I played dumb. "Obina? Who's that?" Then she brought out her phone and showed me his photo. This useless man. He told me he was traveling for a work trip. I tracked his location. My jaw dropped. This woman was using Find My iPhone to locate Heartbreak. Then she added, "You must be the girl he's been texting. You think I won't find you?" I said, "Auntie, please don't insult me. I didn't even know you existed." Before I could finish, Obina appeared from nowhere, like a bad network connection that suddenly stabilizes. "Ada, calm down. Let me explain." She threw her purse at him. "Explain what?" "That you're cheating on me with this small girl." "Small girl?" I said. "Auntie, please." "Oh, I'm older than I look." At this point, the entire compound was watching. I could even hear Mama Ankechi shouting from her window, "If he's cheating, beat him well. We don't tolerate nonsense here." Long story short, Ada, that's the girlfriend, dragged Obina by his shirt and started marching him to her car. He was shouting, "Babe, I can explain." And me? I just stood there holding my wooden spoon like an extra in my own movie. After they left, Ifeoma came to me and said, "Chika, you have to choose your men like you choose your onions, carefully and without tears." I said, "Oh, my sister lesson learned." But guess what? 2 days later, Obina texted again. "Hey, I'm really sorry about that day. She's just my ex, not my girlfriend." I laughed. "Ex that knows your live location? Oga, rest." So I ignored him. But this guy didn't give up. He started sending flowers, real flowers, from a delivery guy who looked confused about why I wasn't smiling. Then one day, I'm walking down Ogi Road when a random man stops me. "Are you Miss Chika?" I said yes. He handed me a small envelope and left. I opened it. Inside was a card. It said, "Chika, please hear my side of the story. Meet me at Polo Park by 6 p.m. and guess who was waiting there when I went? Not Obina, Ada." I almost fainted. She said, "Chika, relax. I just wanted to talk woman to woman." Apparently, she'd broken up with Obina that same week. She told me, "Honestly, he's not a bad person, but he's addicted to lying. I just wanted to warn you before he starts another movie." And I said, "Sister, thank you all, but this is the final episode." We actually ended up laughing about it. She even bought me ice cream. Can you imagine? I said, "If heartbreak looks like this, maybe it's not too bad." Since then, anytime I see Obina's message pop up, I just shake my head. Because men like that, they'll make you question your own Wi Fi signal. You'll start wondering if you saw what you saw. Anyway, the moral of the story is this: always trust your gut. If a man's phone starts buzzing like NEPA transformer and he says it's a client, just know it's a red flag in disguise. Also, never underestimate the power of Enugu neighbors. They'll witness your whole heartbreak and still ask if you're frying plantain later. So yeah, that's how I almost became somebody's second girlfriend without even applying for the position. Now let me focus on this lasagna before I burn it, because at least food doesn't lie. Anyway, my people, if you enjoyed this gist, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Next time, I'll tell you the story of how my landlord's son tried to borrow my blender to start a business that nearly burnt down the compound. But that's one natori for another day.